Hello everyone, I am Ms. Asika Patel. Welcome you all in the new session of English grammar. And today we are going to learn active and passive voice. Okay, very important topic of grammar. And in the earlier videos we have already completed the basic rules which are required to change the active into passive, and we have already completed a simple present tense, present continuous tense and present perfect tense. Now in this video we are going to learn simple past tense. So before we start, again we will repeat the rules so it will very much clear to you in your mind. So first thing is that we have already discussed that if you want to change the active voice into passive, so first of all what you have to do, you have to change the object into the subject. Means first come object, because object plays an important role. Then you have to put suitable helping verb according to the tense. Then third one, you have to change the main verb into the past participle, or we can say V3. Then you have to use the preposition by. Okay, and it is clear that if I is given, so by me, you is given by you, we is given by us. Then if he is given, so by him, she by her, it by it, they by them, and if any of the name is given, so you have to use by name. So these are the basic rules. Now today we are going to learn simple past tense. So first of all, some of the key words to identify simple past tense. So they are last, previous, ago, once, that plus time and yesterday. So these are the words, and with the help of these words you come to know that it's simple past tense. So as far as simple past tense is there, so you get V2 form, means the past form of the verb. Okay, past form of the verb. And as far as keywords are concerned, so we have discussed last, previous, ago, once, that plus time and yesterday. And V2, that is the past form of the verb. Means we can say if simple past tense is there, so our helping verb is did. Okay, so many students have confusion here. So first we will do one example, then after we will start active and passive voice. So I have one example here. I eat an apple. Okay, sorry, I ate an apple. So ate indicate V2 form, and the base form of ate is eat. So the sentence is I ate an apple. So we can say it's a simple past tense, right? So if I want to change into interrogative sentence, so we have to use the helping verb, that is did. So did come in front, so did, then comes subject, so I. And when we use did, so we have to always use the V1, or we can say base form of the verb, means did I eat. Okay, these ate, it indicate by did, and we have used did, so we have to use V1. So did I eat an apple, then interrogative sentence, so question mark. And what's about the negative sentence? So I, then did not, that is a helping verb, then interrogative negative not, and with did we have to use V1. So I did not eat an apple. So this is a sentence. Okay, so that is simple past tense. So now we come on our main point, that is active and passive voice of simple past tense. So see, in active voice, first you have subject, then V2, we have already discussed that V2 indicate simple past tense, then object, right, and then extra words. So means you have to remember V2. Then we have, now it is clear to you that object come first, so object. Now instead of this V2, we have to use was and were. Means instead of V2, we have to change V2 into V3. But we have to use some helping verbs. And here we have simple past tense, so we have to use was and were, that are the helping verbs of past tense. So object plus was or were. Then we have to change V2, whether it is V1, whether it is V2, we have to change into V3 form. So you have to change into V3, then by plus subject and extra words. Means you can write here 3, 2, 1 and 4. So here 1, 2, 3 and 4. Which number you have to remember? 321 per 4 Otherwise 4 per 321 or else 321 all out. So this is the basic thing. What you have to remember in active voice, V2 is given and you have to change that V2 into was where plus V3. Only you have to remember this thing only. V2 and here was where plus V3. Now with singular you have to use was and with plural you have to use where. So what you have to remember in active voice V2 and in passive voice was where plus V3. Right. So this is the thing. Now let's check some of the examples so the concept is very much clear to you. A famous musician sang the song. So see, sang is given. So that is V2 and it is simple past tense. So subject is a famous. So famous is adjective. See, musician is subject and famous word indicate something to musician. Means a musician is very famous. So a famous musician, that is our subject. Then verb. So verb we have sang. And the song, that is our object. So the number is 3, 2 and 1. Right. So first what we have to do, we have to write number 1. So what is the number 1? So the song. So the song is number 1. The song. Okay. Now the song, we have already discussed that it is simple past tense. Song is singular. So with singular what we have to use? If singular is there, then we have to use was, and plural is there, then we have to use where. So a song or the song is singular. So what we have to use? The song was. Right. Now main verb, that is sang. So what is the past participle, or we can say V3 of sang? So the past participle of sang is sung. So the song was sung. Right. So number 1 done, 2 done. Then a famous musician, that is number 1. So it's a name. So if it is a name, so what we have to write? We have to write by name. So the song was sung by a famous musician. Right. See number 2. Mihir planted 10 trees yesterday. So see, subject Mihir. Then verb, so planted V2. Okay. Then trees, but 10 trees. So you have to take as an object 10 trees. And yesterday, that is the extra word, or we can say it indicate time. So Mihir, subject, so 3, verb planted, number 2, 10 trees, number 1, and yesterday extra words, that is number 4. So what is the answer? First number come. On first number 10 trees come. So 10 trees. So 10 trees indicate plural form. So 10 trees. So if plural is there, so what we have to use? Where. So 10 trees were then planted, V3 planted, then name. So Mihir. So what we have to add? By Mihir, and fourth number as it is. So yesterday. Right. Then number 3. Sunil broke 2 cups yesterday. So subject Sunil. Broke, that is the verb what? So 2 cups. And yesterday. So 3, 2, 1 and 4. So first come 2 cups. So 2 cups, that is the plural form. So what we have to use? Where. So 2 cups where. So number 1 done. 2, that we have to add a suitable helping verb. Then broke. Broke is V2. Break, broke. So what is a V3? So V3 is broken. So 2 cups were broken. Right. Then Sunil. So name. So what we have to add? By plus name. So 2 cups were broken by Sunil. And fourth number as it is. So yesterday. Right. So what is the correct answer? 2 cups were broken by Sunil yesterday. Let's check the fourth one. The writer wrote a novel. So see, with the help of wrote, we come to know that it's V2 and it is simple past tense. So the writer, that is the subject. Action, or we can say verb is there, that is wrote. And what he wrote. Okay, so novel. So the writer, subject, so 3 number, wrote, verb 2 number, and novel, object number 1. Okay, so first come number 1. So what is the answer? A novel. So novel is singular. So what we have to add? We have to add was, that is the suitable helping verb, right? Then wrought. Wrought is V2 and we have to change V2 into V3. So what is the V3 of wrought? Write is main verb. Wrought, that is the past form, and past participle of wrought is written. So novel was written. Okay, now subject. So third number, so by and subject. So the writer, that is the name. So what we have to write? So by the writer. So the final answer is a novel was written by the writer. Right, number 5th. We enjoyed the Commonwealth Games. So subject V. Verb enjoyed. We can say V2. Okay, the base form is enjoy. What means the Commonwealth Games? That is the full name. So that comes on the place of object. So we'll write the number 3, 2 and 1. So 1 come in front. So what is the answer? The Commonwealth Games. Okay. The Commonwealth Games, matlab plural thing. So plural. So what comes? So where? Okay. So first done. We have already put the suitable helping verb. Then enjoyed. That is the main verb. And we have to change enjoyed into V3. So enjoy, and enjoyed. So that is the same, enjoyed. Then V. So V is given. So what we have to use? We have to use by us. So what is the correct answer? So the Commonwealth Games were enjoyed by us. Right. So these way you can change the active into passive. What you have to remember? If it is simple past tense, so the active formation is V2. With the help of V2 you come to know that it's your active voice. Okay, and passive voice, so was where, that is the helping verb, and then you have to change V2 into V3. Means in active voice first you have subject plus V2, means past form the verb, then object plus extra words. And in passive, so object comes first. So object plus suitable verb was or were plus V3. Then you have to write by plus subject and then extra words. Okay, so it's easy. What you have to remember? V2. And you have to change this V2 into was or were plus V3. Right? I hope it is clear to you, and you have to play with this game. Okay, play with these digits. You have to easily, if you can easily like break the numbers or subject, verb and object, then you can easily turn the active into passive. Okay, I hope it is clear to you, and still you have any doubts, so you can write in comment box. And if you like the video, then like it, share with your other friends also. And thank you for watching the video. Have a nice day.